The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café.
Welcome to this episode of Pit Life BBQ. Gather around the pit with your hosts, Johnny Maggs and Greg the Barbecue Broker DiGiorgio. Let's talk barbecue.
What's up, everybody? Coming to you live from the Studio 21 Podcast Cafe in the frigid Salem, New Hampshire. Woo! It's the Pit Life BBQ podcast where we talk everything barbecue and a lot of other topics that you normally talk around the pit. As always, I am joined by the Barbecue Broker.
We're live.
Hi, buddy.
What's up, dude?
What's happening? That's different.
You know, I just get excited when I had a really...
Late for a funeral. Very funny, Mike.
Oh, Mike.
Funny.
You know how excited I get when I cook a lot of food. And this was a great week of cooking food.
Looks like
Oh, come on.
You just got to go on one of them.
I've only gained 5 pounds.
Again.
I've only gained 5 pounds back from my juice cleanse. I'm all right.
As long as you're still technically in the negative.
I lost the bloat. Look, we eat a lot of meats. Don't kid yourself every once in a while. Take a 3-day cleanse. Flush it out the system, right, Sam?
Tell you what, you take yours, you take
out.
mine, have a 6-day cleanse, and you let me know. Let me know how you make out.
No 6-day cleanses here. After that end of the third night, I wanted to choke myself to death. It was awful.
So you ready for today? Today is going to be fun.
I'm always
This
ready.
is a pants-optional episode. It's going to be that fun.
I'm not just saying... I may or may not be wearing pants at this very moment.
You might not be.
Don't stop looking at it.
I can't help myself.
Don't act like you haven't
I've never
seen it.
seen something that small.
Don't act like you haven't.
What? Anyway, today's show is brought to you by our friends at twoguyscigars.com. Whether we are barbecuing or not, we always keep the smoke rolling thanks to our friends at twoguyscigars.com. Today we are smoking the La Giana Maduro. Thanks to our friends at twoguyscigars.com, we get to smoke some of the best cigars in the world, and so can you. Just visit twoguyscigars.com for your perfect barbecue companion. That's the number 2guyscigars.com.
Yes.
And we are also brought to you by...
Oh, so
we
exciting.
did switch it up a little bit today.
We did, for a reason.
For a special reason. Because today we are also brought to you by you.
See, look, have you ever wondered why your neighbor, every time he's barbecuing, he's just got a line down the street waiting to get into his backyard, but yet when you barbecue, nobody's coming? Well, the simple answer to those questions is your neighbor's using Uncle Steve's shake and you're not, which means one thing: you better get you some right now. Look, Uncle Steve's shake is handmade, uses only the finest ingredients, and comes in 10. You hear that? I said 10 amazing flavors, including the new competition line. If you can eat it, we have a shake for it. And if you have any shake questions, Uncle Steve has fantastic customer service to talk you through any of your shake needs. It's time to take your barbecue backyard game to that next level with Uncle Steve's Shake. Psst. Shake someone everything. UncleSteveShake.com.
What? No, the competition line ain't new anymore. It's now the smoke bomb and dessert shake, but we'll get into that later.
Okay, but I'm not ruining the surprises. You already told people who's on the show. Apparently you want... Now they know who's on the show. Thanks for blowing it up.
I advertised the show on Friday. Everyone knows who the hell's on the show today.
I know,
Jesus H.
You're
Christ.
supposed to act like it's a surprise, even though they already know. Shut up. You know the rules.
You done?
So today on the show...
Go ahead.
Back in studio with us today, Uncle Steve.
Everyone's favorite uncle. Uncle Steve.
Shake.
What's up, brother?
My man.
How you guys doing?
We're hanging in there. How are you?
Thanks for coming back.
You know, this has been a ride. Complaining pandemic, doing whatever you want. The last year of mine, shake-wise and new friend-wise and barbecue-wise, this has been the ride of a lifetime. I made a comment last night. It's like a big girl on a water slide. It's a ride.
Yep.
Now saying that because I'm considered a big boy, it's not. I don't want to make anybody mad.
It is. Now, when exactly did Uncle Steve Shake incorporate? For those who don't unaware.
This was about coming up on 6 years.
Okay. Yep.
Coming up on 6 years ago, I was convinced. Now, to be honest, I've been mixing about 20 to 25 years.
No kidding.
I lose track, but just the original.
Okay.
And some folks talked me into making them some, and it was always great, and it's the right time of year, and not much goes on for me in August, so I tried to expand it a little bit, kind of one of those just to see what I could do. You know, I watched the hot seat last night when they were talking about how they're moving on and it's a goodbye. And I thought, well, this isn't a goodbye. Those guys are creators.
Yep.
They're artists. And I started thinking about that today. Every single person that's watching this, every single person, you guys, we're all creators. We are artists. And if we're not making one thing, we're going to make another. Hopefully it makes us a little extra money, but I guarantee it will make us happy. It'll give us an outlet for those creative juices. I mean, and that goes all the way down to the backyard guy that's never cooked a brisket and wants to throw one on the pit to try to impress somebody. Mm-hmm. He's not cooking for himself. Mm-hmm. He wants to impress somebody. That's not cooking, that's creating.
Right.
That's artwork. And so this seasoning, this was kind of started off as my little piece of artwork, my little creating. Now, I can remember it may have been this show when last I was on it. So I said, I have my 4 flavors. I'm probably going to stop there. I don't need to. Hey, this pandemic has limited the creative flow.
Yep.
I mean, and now, whether it be me sitting there and all of a sudden thinking, and I don't want to say struck on the head by God and say, make this, but I don't know where it comes from on some of them. On others, I have guys that are in this chat that call and say, hey, listen, in case you're ever interested, I mixed this and this and this, and I added just a little bit of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I saw rays from heaven. And of course, I'm not going to turn that down. So I immediately jump on and try to get a good blend. And,
yep.
I have to make sure that it's something that's viable, feasible, that's makeable in a good bulk. You could make solid gold seasoning, but you can't sell it.
And if I'm not mistaken, that conversation right there was the birth of the competition pig powder.
That was the competition pig powder. And the birth of the smoke bomb,
which is
I got a call from some good old fellas with a Texas barbecue chapter, and I don't know if they'd had a couple or not. It was a Big Roman Smitty, and they said, "Hey, if you're ever interested, we just took one of your products and we added something else to it." I'm being very vague, but they said, and it was the greatest thing we've ever eaten.
Wow.
Well, those key words coming from people in the know.
Yep.
And I've had people call and say, "Oh, well, if you take Gator Shake and you do this, we did it one time and it was great." And I have to look at who they are and where they're coming from. But when something like that comes from a couple guys that I know their business, I'm not about to ignore it.
No.
So we fiddled with it, and I my R&D. I mean, you're looking at them in the chat, and you're looking at them when you look at each other.
Yep.
I'll start somewhere, and then I'll send out some samples. And I'll say, look, I don't care if you like it or not. Tell me what you think. And when I start getting the feedback in, then I put all the feedback together and make some adjustments. Smoke bomb, I think we have it right where I want it, but I'm the final judge, meaning it has to be right where I like it too. I'm gonna be honest, the first batch that I sent out left way too hot an aftertaste. It was that your face is on fire for too long.
Is that the one I got?
That probably so.
It has a little kick to it, but I like hot stuff. So to the average person, that might be a little bit, maybe, a little bit.
Well, and the version that's out now is still going to have a little kick to it, but it also has more than that. And it's the three flavor profiles are a smoke, pepper, and spice. Those have to be balanced out. You go one too much, it throws the other two off.
Right.
So, and that's like the same with the pig powder. And I saw Kent in here earlier. The pig powder had to be balanced.
Mm-hmm.
It couldn't. You can't have. This is a garlic rub where you also get this. And just saying garlic, there's no real garlic in the pig powder. But everything has to be balanced in order for it to be, I'll say, a staple. And that's one of the reasons I haven't branched into ghost pepper this and pomegranate, pineapple, this and that. Number one, for me, I don't like it.
Yep.
So I'm not going to mix something I don't like.
Right.
But I want to come up with things that are going to be regular staples. And, you start looking at people, they may or may not have a bunch of bottles of Uncle Steve Shake, and they may not use it all the time, but they're going to use it a lot. And they'll make sure they never run out of it. So, I'd like it to be an almost everyday kind of thing. I have a flavor for every day.
Oh, that's for sure. Like you said, I use it on the regular, on everything.
Oh, yeah.
Literally shake it on anything. That ain't a lie.
No,
it's not. No.
It goes on anything.
Dude.
Straight down to my popcorn, snacking on the road. You get the old, that's the
Gator
meat.
Shake.
The old Gator Shake is a home run on popcorn.
Well, I bought my kids one for the stockings.
Yeah.
The boys got the big ones, and my daughter got the little guy right in their stockings. And they were probably one of the most exciting things they could have got in their stocking was their own bottle of Gator Shake for their popcorn.
Yep.
All right.
I do a lot of those. People
Kid
call
you not.
It's these bottles, and these hold about 4 ounces worth of stuff. I get calls for these for stocking stuffers all during December. And if people get on the ball quick enough, they get to me and they, a little custom label. Because a lot of these labels I print myself.
Yeah.
And so I can go in, for a custom label and knock it out in a few minutes.
Hence.
Get your face on it.
Yep.
I can put almost any saying you want. I see somebody that just went by in the chat that placed an order and doesn't realize that half the bottles he's getting have his logo on them. Because I like that little surprise. Of course, if he figures out it's him, it won't be a surprise. But, but anyway, stuff like that is fun, and it personalizes it, and almost helps develop friendships and that kind of stuff. So,
right. Yep.
Oh, for sure. Gator Shake on mac and cheese is amazing. For sure it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's
Kano says smoke bomb. What's up, Mr. Ryan Newland in the house? Look, Ryan. What I got, buddy? Sitting right here.
Oh, as a matter of fact, hold on.
What do you got? Oh.
See, hey.
Oh, look at that.
I'm trying some personalized bottles too.
Oh, I seen those.
Yep.
Yes, I did.
Oh yeah, we got a
What's up,
crew
guys?
in here today.
What's up, Greg? Kyle. You hear what Kyle says?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of sexy on the screen, and then Greg.
Well, you got Gray, what's up? Brother CJ.
Screw you
Ken,
too, Kyle.
John Selma, what's up, brother? Brad, Max, Smitty, Ben, Brother Alton, Claudia, C-Mac.
Greg needs snacks. Claudia says Greg needs snacks.
You got to fatten up.
Why do I need snacks for?
You need to fatten up.
I get snacks. That's all I do is snack. That's the thing.
Juke.
Ask my wife. She'll tell you.
How about you?
Don't give me that dessert shake, and I'll be snacking like a mofo.
Oh, that's all you need.
You said something about Alton being in. He saved my life about a weekend ago. I was stopping by because I was driving right by his house, dropping off the new smoke bomb.
Mm-hmm.
I pull into his neighborhood, and my 2-year-old lets out everything she'd eaten all morning.
Oh, no.
And we had to go all the way back to Houston from Austin. So I pulled up. I said, "Hey, buddy, here's this," and we did a little something together real quick. And then I said, "Hey, by the way, can I borrow your water hose?" And I still have a couple of his towels here. I'm gonna get back to him because I just nicest guy. He was like, oh man, the wife came out. Oh, how can we help? Oh gosh. And of course she smelled like chocolate milk and waffles, but not his wife, my daughter. But he saved me on that, because that would have been a long trip back to Austin. Back to Houston.
Yep.
So,
Man, that's...
So, like I said, the first time you were here, we had the original, the 5. The original, the spicier, the sweet and spicier, the thick meat, and the Gator shake.
yeah.
So that's what we had the first time. So it's been too long, so we gotta do some catching up here.
Yes.
I'm going to do a quick rundown. The competition pig powder came first.
Yep.
Because it's Kent. And Kent recommended it to me, brought it to me. A competition line, now this is in my definition, a competition line is a blend. A lot of different flavors that, primary flavors that are going to come out. It's a much more of a blended. Gator shake, that's not that big a blend. It has one strong point that ties everything together, the citrus.
Yeah.
The sweet and spicier. The one strong point that pulls everything together is the sweet. So you can kind of label it like that. The smoke bomb is going to be in that category, a little smokier, and then a little bomb part. But the competition line is a much better blend. And one of the things you find is tasting it out of the bottle does you no good. You cook with it, you heat it up, and everything just explodes, just blossoms up. So if you're just a bottle taster, you won't be. You'll be impressed.
I'm still impressed with.
I'm
a bottle taster.
Oh yeah.
I will chug a whole bottle of that and think nothing of it. And I put it in my bone broth. You seen that?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like it tastes like, makes it like a soup.
Yeah. It does. No, I have. I told
you got a good story. But you got a good story. Tell them about the story.
I have a homeless guy that I have befriended. Same guy, same corner, and I give him shake every time I go by. And a couple times I missed. He said, "Hey man, can I get some of that?" So what do you want? That one that's kind of spicy, the spicier. I said, okay. I said, what do you eat it on? Now this was more me asking, what do you eat?
Right. Right.
He says, I can go to the convenience store and they have hot water, and the guy there will let me, if I bring a cup, he'll let me get the hot water. And I put it in the hot water. He said, tastes like soup. Tastes like spicy soup. And I'm going to tell you what, number one, when he told me that, I popped out a little cash to get him a burger or something. But, hey, if you're down and out, people add it to ramen all the time. They won't add it.
Oh, yeah. My kids do that. Yep.
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
But anyway, so competition line, we did the pig powder.
Yep.
And I have always wanted to master an SPG. Now, that's not to build it up and that's completely ego. That's everybody big cooks with SPG. And I had one guy tell me, you know why people use SPG and it's always been a staple? It's because for a while, that's all they had. If you're riding the trail out there, you have a little salt, a little pepper, a little garlic that you got at the county store, but he said, and they didn't have all this neat stuff they're putting in now. But a good SPG on a thick quality piece of meat, except for cow powder, you can't beat it. So I worked on that and then kind of set that to the side. And, I thought, you know what? I'm going to follow in the steps of the pig powder with some good blends. I want something for beef. And it has to have some bigger pepper in it. Not too big, because I hate biting into that one massive chunk of pepper.
Yeah.
But we have some bigger pepper and a few extra good things in there. So having the pig and the cow, I thought, man, I got to make the trio. I've got to come up with something. This was as needed. And I thought, well, if it's good, well, that'll be great. If I can't let it be average and make it, but if it's good, I'll let it hang out. Well, I did the same, kind of followed the same steps, if you will, but used a different base, used a few different amounts of things that I thought would be good, came out with a bird powder Actually entered all 3 of those in what I thought was a big contest. Turned out it wasn't that big but in all of it, and I put the Gator shake for seafood, even though that's a long shot because Gator shake is everything. Bird powder for bird, pig powder for pork, cow powder for beef. Bird powder scored higher than anything else. And I thought, well, then that's a keeper.
Yeah.
You know, and someone said, well, the law of diminishing return, man, the more you have, the less special they're going to be. And I understand that. If I picked just 2 or 3 and kept the very best, that'd be fine. But I found that more people are coming up, hey, my favorite is this. My favorite is this. And they're all different.
Yeah.
You know, so, and that's the way I want it. If I had 10 people in a room and I asked their favorite, I'm down to get 6 or 7 different choices. And that is fine with me. Again, I don't have to conquer the world or have the world's greatest seasoning. I'd rather have a whole bunch of seasonings that a whole bunch of people like, you know, and that works for me. That makes me happy.
You know.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
I'll tell you, if I had to pick one out of them all, like if you gave me a choice and I said, you can only have one. That's it forever. It'd be a really hard decision because they're all good in their own ways. But I will say this.
Absolutely.
There's something about the competition bird powder. There's something about it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but it's really, I might pick that one.
Tremendous.
Until the smoke bomb came out. Now it changes things. And the smoke bomb is what, at least the batch that I have, is what I put in the bone broth.
Yeah.
And it was, and we've used the bird powder on the popcorn one day, because my kids ran out of the Gator shake. So I said, grab the bird powder, and it's really, I've used it on ribs actually, and it's damn good.
I've used it on Mrs. Maggs.
I would think that would be the dessert shake, but whatever. You know, I had to. You go with a couple different flavor profiles.
About 3 seconds.
Smoke bomb, dessert shake. Mix it up.
Once she stops shaking, laughing, she's gonna call me a friggin' asshole or something.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Hey, hobo, what's up, brother?
Big Rome says smoke bomb.
Yep.
But yeah, it's that you know, even Claudia says it. The bird powder, there's just something there. It is. Yeah. It's now, I've used a lot of, you know, quote unquote, poultry rubs, and it really is the best on, because we do a lot of chicken. First off, it's cheap. You can buy a ton of it, and I'll make, you know, I'll cook on a Sunday for 3-4 days. You know, so I'll do 4 or 5 packs of chicken legs, and you know, that bird powder. It is everybody. It's like,
is it like it's kind of like I feel like it's a redefined. I could be way off with this. It's like a redefined competition pig powder 2.0. It's like the pig powder, but I feel like it's a little more salty and a little more peppery than the pig powder. It's like, am I right? Maybe. Is it pig powder with a little more salt and pepper?
A little spicier and a little more peppery, not as sweet.
Yes.
Princess Sophia wanted to say
hi. Beautiful.
Hi, pretty. How are you?
How you doing?
Hi.
Okay.
Love the outfit.
No, fine lady. She's on the dress-up box.
Ken Smith, it is incredible on turkey. I did this past Thanksgiving, then we did one at earlier in the fall, early October. I did another turkey, and we did the bird powder. It is absolutely phenomenal.
Turkey is a little more blander of a meat unless you just soak it forever and smoke it forever.
Yep.
If you're just doing a regular turkey, it has, like you said, bird powder has a little more spice to it.
Yep.
Has a little more bite to it overall.
It does.
And that's, you know, as we're the pig powder, a little bit sweeter, but you don't eat it and go, oh, this is a sweet seasoning.
Right.
You get a little sweet, you get a little bite, you get a little good. get a little bit of everything. That's a competition line. It's a blend.
Yeah.
And it's I think what makes your powders, your shakes and rubs unique is that bite.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's the bite.
Eric asked, is the Gator Shake actually good for Gator, or is it just a name for it?
Yes.
It is good for Gator, but it's good on everything.
Which is like chicken in a way, right? Gator.
It's a citrusy rub.
Yes.
Yep.
So it goes good on any types of protein, whether, anything, seafood, all the way down to seafood to Gator.
Chili lime wings, lights out.
With
the chili lime
fantastic
wings.
on wings.
Yep.
So just a little background on it. The whole Gator Shake came about, the name, not so much because it goes on Gator, although it'll go on my favorite, any white meat, any light meat, any seafood, meat-wise. At the time it came out, I didn't do a lot of internet sales. It was mainly one big retailer. And that retailer was hinting that they were going to open a store in Florida. And so I said, all right, Florida Gators, make a little connection. I'm going to call it Gator Shake. I bet it'll sell like crazy in Florida just because it says Gator Shake. Because to be honest, I have to have something that will make people pick up the bottle.
For sure.
I was talking with Big Rome today, and we were talking about the order that you go in a seasoning. Number one is looks. If it doesn't look good, you're not going to try it. You're not going to pick it up. Then smell. If it doesn't smell good, you're probably not going to use it. Then taste. I have to get things to make people pick it up. And so that whole Gator Shake was just a little marketing thing I thought would be neat. Mm-hmm. The company did finally open a store down in Florida just recently. And of course, picked up, they still carry the three. They only carry three, original, spicier, and Gator Shake. But that was the whole reason for the Gator was I thought it'd be a good idea. And since then, I'd never change it because, it has recognition. I love it.
Yeah. And Ben Schmidt just commented, Gator Shake is great on lobster tails.
Look at that right there. I mean,
right?
Who knew?
Oh, yeah. A little bit of butter. And that's the thing with the seasonings. You can layer and layer and layer and layer and get all different kinds of things. With most of mine, I don't care what it is you're cooking, you put a little bit of butter and a little bit of the seasoning, and that's it. And you're there, and you made it home. Now, Gator Shake, Smoke Bomb, and the Sweet and Spicier are all a little bit of reapply. They tend to lose their signature flavor, whether it be the smoky flavor, the sweet, or the tangy of the Gator Shake. They lose just a little bit in cooking. So those you always reapply a little bit while the food's resting.
They do kind of dissolve into the meat, I've noticed, and I do reapply.
It blends in. It doesn't hold it. So a little bit of reapply, and you're right back to exactly what it's supposed to taste like.
All this Gator Shake talk.
Besides the obvious, right? Like the pig, cow, chicken powders.
Yep.
I would love to know your favorites, like, that you use your thick meat or your spicier
like
or
mother's milk.
The original. Like, do you have any favorites that you love to pair up your own shakes with your own home, backyard cooking?
I use predominantly, my whole house uses more original than anything else.
Your house does?
And it's the original. Everybody lives, my kids, myself, we use more original.
Okay. All right.
It goes on more things.
I like that. I hear that.
If I'm grinding, or if I'm squeezing up hamburger patties, they're going to get either cow powder
Thick meat
or smoke bomb.
Ooh. Oh, smoke bomb on a burger.
And then
that was good.
I took it off the grill.
Smash burgers
I touched it a little bit more with the smoke powder, and that was it.
Smoke bomb smash burgers. Here I come.
I did competition cow powder smash burgers the
Smoke
other day.
bomb.
It was absolute. Claudia and the kids went ape shit over them. They were fantastic.
Hit me. What else you got?
If you go by what my favorite is right now.
Talk dirty to me.
Yeah, I am. Hey, step into the shower.
You don't know about the shower.
No?
No, you don't. I do.
Oh,
Hey,
Jesus.
okay.
Put the leather jacket on for us, Uncle Steve.
Oh, God.
I have it. I'll go put it on if you need it. I still have. I'll get my daughter to get it out of the closet. Right now, my favorite, and it's going to make me. I love Smoke Bomb. I'm loving this. I open it and I smell it and I have to have it. The smell of Smoke Bomb I had a buddy of mine come with me. He wanted to pick up some bulk because I'll sell in big bags. And he stuck his head inside my mixer. I hadn't cleaned it yet. And he was like,
Give me that
can I climb in here? But it's a toss-up right now between that and the sweet dessert shake.
Ben.
Oh, the sweet dessert shake just hurts me. It's so good.
Ben, you have a straw?
Yeah, let's.
Dude.
Oh,
come on.
I had the microphone up because I was taking this smoke.
Hello.
Oh yeah, that Smoke Bomb is killer. Killer. But yes, dessert shake. Holy good God. I don't want to quite swear because I know his kids are around. You know what I mean?
No, they're not listening.
Holy shit!
God damn, it's good.
Hey, that's what you should have put on her.
I haven't got any yet.
It's so good.
Oh, well, I'll take care of that. I'm shipping out tomorrow. So the dessert shake is very simple. And you want to go mix it yourself, go ahead, but good luck in getting the percentages right. Because the dessert shake is all about percentages.
Yeah.
It's 2 different kinds and sizes of sugar. That's done for a reason. Cinnamon, honey powder, and a little bit of salt. Now, I bring up something that Brother James said one time and still does. He said, you can go out and spend $50 and buy all this stuff and try to mix it and try to get it just right yourself.
Yeah.
Or just buy it already done because it's already done. It's in a bottle. For me, chances are if you order it, I'm going to stick a little something extra in the bag. But if you have to make 50 pounds for yourself, if you're doing, 1,000 pounds of brisket for a cook-off, you may not want to do store-bought. You may want to have somebody donate it or, make your own basic. Again, that salt, pepper, garlic, that's also inexpensive. That's real cheap. But then you start getting into some of the finer things and ordering them, getting them in, doing all that. It's not as easy as you think. And I'm not going to tell you where I buy it because that's just me.
Yeah.
But this dessert shake does everything I want. I will say one of the Kano brothers, and I'll narrow it down to 2, put it on his ribs. And I was like, because I know there's also a good Dutchman in the chat whose wife put it on tater tots.
Yeah.
Not realizing it wasn't regular shake. She thought it was regular. And she wasn't fond of it, nor would I be.
Right.
It's sense. A dessert. Anything that you want sweetened up, it's good. Kano said that, and I messaged him, he said that the cinnamon kind of cooked out, it added a little something, but you couldn't really tell. But that the sweetness of it and the honey powder and the different sizes and grains of sugar, he said, it's pretty darn good. So that's all going to be what you like and what you don't.
I love it.
Gene says it's also good on cream cheese and smoked salmon.
Yeah.
And jalapeno poppers. Did you already see that one?
No, I didn't. I miss jalapeno.
Oh, she said smoke bomb is good on jalapeno. Imagine, oh my God, Texas Twinkies with some smoke bomb on it.
I wish I remembered that.
Choke me out.
On that jalapeno popper melt I did the other day.
The Bloody Mary melt.
I'm gonna have to do it. I dropped that one today.
The Bloody Mary grilled cheese.
Yeah.
With smoke bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Hurt me.
I will.
No, seriously, hurt me.
I will.
Their jacket out of the closet.
What's he saying?
Nothing.
Hey, I noticed I'm the only one without an Uncle Steve shake hat. Why is that? I'm just curious why.
Oh, you will.
I don't have a shirt. I don't have a hat. This guy got socks, matching underwear, T-shirt, Uncle Steve underoos.
I got cheeseburger underwear.
Here's the deal.
Cheeseburger underwear?
I got it for
Gross.
Christmas.
You got cheese in
I'm
your underwear.
apologizing now to anybody that I haven't sent something to. It's, some say, oh, he got that. It's not out of.
I'll be teasing.
No, you aren't. No, but I was thinking about that today.
It's like I'm half kidding,
It's, my brain can only do so much at once. And I'm a single dad. I'm homeschooling one.
Yeah.
The 2-year-old.
Oh.
I'm 57 years old. She wears me out. I'm 55 years older than my youngest child.
Wow. Yep.
Wears me out. So.
I can imagine. I'm 41 years or 40 years younger than my youngest, and
We did have a
she
question.
wears me out for sure. What do you have? We always have questions.
So Eric asked, Uncle, any combo packs available? Now, I know you had a bunch of them on the website. So what you got going on the website, package combo-wise?
Give me 21 seconds. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm going to count.
Sorry.
1, shake.
What are you going to do when
2,
you get to 5?
and shake.
You going to take off your shoes?
3, and shake. 4, and shake.
I'll shake.
Don't shake.
You don't want to see that.
We need Board of Health approval before you start shaking. Get real.
But,
yeah.
oh, man. Dude, my mouth is on fire with the smoke bomb. But,
Dude,
I didn't even think of...
Can you dessert shake on top of your ice cream? As my wife... What's he got? What is it? Is that the bomber jacket?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Rocking it.
Classic.
All right. Yes, the specials we run, and I'm about to shift one around because a lot of times I put my specials together by my shipping packages, what I can get in the right shipping package. One of the specials that we have, the first one, is how do I call it? It's the 5 basic flavors. It's $25. It's a 5 basic flavors: original, Gator, spicier, sweet and spicier, and thick meat. And I always throw in a little something. Mm-hmm. There's the competition package, and I've discounted that. That's $30. It's the big bottles, and it's the bird, the cow, and the pig. I had a special I had a special we put in just before the holidays. Mm-hmm. That was the one of everything, because 8 of the 5-ounce bottles fit in a shipping package perfectly. The problem is now it's not one of everything. Yeah. And so I'm probably going to redo that where it's something called the Grade 8, one of every 8, but you have to go in and it's either that or the Fabulous 4, because I can fit 4 in, and you can pick any 4, but they all have to be different. Yeah. And that's a push thing for me, because I want you to try all the flavors.
Yeah. Big Kano, thank you so much for putting the website link in the chat. That's awesome.
They need to invent a split chamber bottle where you can fit 2 seasonings in one bottle, and when the top half is done, you pull the center tab out and releases the bottom chamber. I just invented something.
All right.
You want a sticker?
I want a ribbon or something, trophy or some shit.
Gold star.
It's a good idea, though.
For anybody up north in Canada, we have our Love from Above special. It's any 8 or any 4. It's a discounted price because shipping to Canada is $25.
Okay.
So I try to make up for that. We have the Pond Swimmers special.
Ooh.
Which is anything in Europe, Australia, New Zealand. Shipping over there is $35.
Yep.
So
you hear that, Kyle?
I'll discount that out for them so that they can save a little bit, but it's not on one bottle. You can't. And it drives me crazy. I have people that will order one 5-ounce bottle for $6.
Oh, yeah.
They'll pay $8 shipping. I'm like, look, as long as you're paying the $8 shipping, it's a fixed rate, it's a flat rate.
Yep.
Johnny knows about flat rates.
Yep.
As long as it's a flat rate, grab something else, expand your horizon a little bit. When I stick those mini tester bottles in, I'm not going to put in little mini tester of something you ordered.
Right.
If you ordered a thick meat and a cow powder, I know that you're a pepper-oriented person. So I will put in maybe a little tester of spicy. We try to work on a lot of flavor profiles, but we never add the testers of something that you've already bought. And if worst case scenario, you fill the package, I at least stick in a sticker or something.
There's science behind it. And he actually cares about what people are ordering.
Yep.
He's actually thinking about what what they're ordering and what your flavor profile might be. That's pretty.
Oh my God.
I mean, that is. People say talking about small batch. Oh, that's amazing. Right
Brother
there.
Elton is such a lucky man.
What happened? What?
Oh, Mrs. Dogfather just said, I need to plan on doing stuffed French toast with the dessert shake. Oh, sweet God.
Gene,
we love you.
Gene, we're going to book a flight real soon.
We'll be there in the morning.
Ryan says pond swimmer.
But yeah, Kyle, yes, the hats and T-shirts are also on the website as well.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Ryan's psyched about the pond swimmer.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so, we do have, international shipping.
Yeah.
He's got it all covered. So everybody,
And they just said, so everybody knows you mix all the shake by hand.
yes.
You are the sole.
Brainwise.
You are the sole mixologist, coming right from you, the person, the man.
Yep.
Your hands grace these bottles.
They're mixed for me right now.
Yep.
Actually, I have. Yeah, I've done every single one of those bottles sitting on your desk.
Isn't that
has
amazing?
been through my hands at one point or another. But I wash my hands and wear gloves.
Well, that's good to know.
I'm
not worried
even
about
if
it.
I'm mixing the same stuff.
Buck
I'm
naked
mixing
with a set of gloves
batches.
on. Yeah.
I want everything to be uniform.
Right.
What's that little hamburger place, McDonald's?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah. That place.
Every McDonald's you go to, you order a Big Mac, it's going to be just about the same Big Mac. One of my quality control things, I want every single bottle of Gator Shake that you pick up, I want it to be about the same.
Mm-hmm.
Every single bottle, you know what this is, you know what it tastes like, kind of a uniformity. I want you to know what you're getting, and I want you to get it.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
So, yeah.
It's the way it should be, man. And you put your heart and your soul into it. So it's
that's my creation. I'm a creator. I got on a couple we were doing some labeling a couple days ago, and I had a couple girls helping. I said, ladies, dress this bottle like you're getting ready for prom. I said, what? And I said, would you wear your dress backwards or sideways? No. I said, then don't put a label on a little bit crooked. Someone's going to pick it up. And again, it comes to those three: sight, smell, taste. If you have a label that's wonky and ripped and scarred and all, and you pick it up, you may put that bottle back down. I want to get the bottle in your hands.
It is the feel of it and the look and your first perception of it, and all matters.
Yeah,
hands down. But yeah, you have really thought of everything, and had gone the extra mile, to figure out the logistics for the international shipping, to literally put the shake in the hands of everybody, everywhere. And my hat's off to you. It is a nice slimming hat, by the way. I look right. Didn't I look like I dropped a couple pounds?
I look like it.
I thought so.
I thought you were working out. Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
I think your head's just so big that the hat looks tiny.
Mine's hanging on the last snap.
Shit.
So, what's next for Uncle Steve? Anything that we should know about on the horizon, on the agenda for Q2, Q3 plans? What are we doing?
Hoping I can get back to some type of a social life. And I love seeing people on the screen, but
yeah,
I have still not given up and Lep will be happy about this. I've not given up on a form of SPG, but it will not be just a regular SPG. And that flavor-wise, I cannot think of any other profile, anything else that I'm even interested in. And I'm not going to make something I'm not interested in.
Right.
Expansion right now, we're mom and pop shopping. I'm picking up retailers. You know, we're kind of nice in that our cases of shake is 24 bottles. Now I can get up to 30 in one of the shipments, but mainly it's 24 bottles. But a retailer, let's say if it's an Ace Hardware, and I just picked up an Ace Hardware, just shipped out to them. They were able to call and order 3 cases, but they could choose what bottles, how many of each bottle go in that case. So that once you get your initial setup, and let's say you order everything, and one or two of the flavors are not selling as fast, you can call and say, all right, you can order by the bottle. I need 30 bottles of this. I need 15 bottles of this to keep your inventory even.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an all or nothing, you know, and I want to offer that, I guess, customer service, if you will. But
I like that. That's pretty cool, actually.
You know, you can order what you need, and you don't have to order everything.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah. Oh, tremendous. So Uncle Steve, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, we're running out of time. That went quick.
We're getting the eyeballs from Ben. Ben's going like this.
Oh, he's pointing his finger now.
And then he goes like this.
What's the knife
When we're getting
for?
really tight, he goes like this. And then he starts, you know.
Where can everyone find you? Social media, website, all that.
Facebook, either Uncle Steve Shake or Steve Brown. I'm pretty open. I give my phone number out all the time. It's Steve, STEVE, BROWN. You'll see the creepy cartoon Uncle Steve.
I don't want to say it, but.
We're on YouTube, Uncle Steve Shake. We have in the shake cooking section, we have over 500 cooking videos. If you make a video using shake, hashtag me in it so I'll get to see it.
Awesome. I might be on there a few dozen times.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
www.unclesteveshake.com.
Mm-hmm.
Do not buy off of the guy on Amazon who's selling 2 bottles of Gator Shake for $35.
There you go. There you go. Not that guy.
Not that guy.
But if you want to find me, I'm pretty easy to find.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Thanks so much, Steve.
Great. Thank you, Uncle Steve. Appreciate
stay with us while we do the outro. We'll be right back, Steve.
All right, Steve. Thank you so much. We love you, brother. Appreciate it. Awesome. I told you. Great to catch up.
Such a great dude.
Got the new lines out. Oh, that dessert shake. Oh.
Does it come in the big size, or it's just a small size for the dessert? Because I want a big one.
No, we can find out.
We'll have to order a big one.
Afterwards. Oh, I have a recipe.
And want a
ready
big
to
smoke
go.
bomb and a big dessert shake.
I got a dessert recipe ready to go for the Blackstone for that dessert shake.
I'm making dessert bombs. Oh, that sounds good. I haven't decided the ingredients yet, but
that's all right.
Except for only
you got the name. That's
I got
fine.
2 ingredients. I know I'm going to be using in it.
That's fine. Greg and something else. And little Greg. Anyway, that's it for this week, folks. We'd like to thank you all for joining us. Catch the audio wherever podcasts are found. Catch the video on Facebook and YouTube. On YouTube, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. You'll have all our episodes right there at your fingertips. On social media, find us Facebook, YouTube, Instagram at Pit Life BBQ, and also
check me out, the Barbecue Broker on Instagram, the Barbecue Broker Catering on Facebook's my business page. I'm trying to get my YouTube channel up and running, but I'm always so slow on getting videos up. And of course, our awesome group, the New England Pitmasters. Shout out to my peeps repping the new sweatshirt.
Nice.
Hell
beautiful,
yeah.
dude.
Who else can they find? You got a couple more, don't you? What are you looking at, my butt?
You got something in that bag for me?
Don't worry. Oh, it's in my trunk.
Oh, okay.
And not this trunk.
It's that big, it's got to stay in the trunk. Okay, I get it. Fat joke.
I have one of these for you.
Questions and comments, please send them to pitlifebbqpodcast@gmail.com. And like always, please subscribe, like, rate, and review. Hit that share button. You guys are great. You know, get an order at Uncle Steve's sake. Tell him we sent you.
That's it.
You know, you will not be disappointed. Everything is tremendous. Each one has a life of its own.
Yep.
And the mix, match, and everything. Awesome.
100%.
But
until next week,
Keep the smoke rolling.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.